Okay, so what if I told you that you could build some serious, unshakable mental strength and finally stop that overthinking loop with a habit that takes just 1 minute a day? We're about to break down 3 super simple but really powerful journaling methods that can genuinely change how you handle your thoughts and emotions, starting like right now.
Does this sound familiar? Some little thing happens, or a negative thought just pops into your head, and boom, your whole day is completely derailed. You just get stuck, replaying it over and over in your mind, feeling like you've lost all control. It is such a frustrating place to be, and honestly, that's where mental weakness really starts to take hold.
And this is the fundamental difference, right? Someone who's mentally weak just gives in. They let those outside forces and negative thoughts run the show. They lose control, fall into bad habits, like endless scrolling, and they start to actually hate their life because they feel so powerless. But the mentally strong person, they control their response. They make strong decisions, they build consistency, and they use specific tools to build up that self-belief and keep moving towards their goals.
And check this out. A really surprising finding from Spotify shows just how common this feeling is. They found that after age 30, most of us, we stop discovering new music. And why? It's not because there's not good music out there. It's because a lot of people start to feel like life is just happening to them. They feel like they're not in the driver's seat anymore, and they kind of lose that spark of curiosity and joy.
But, and this is a big but, there is a powerful, time-tested counterweapon against this exact feeling: journaling. And listen, this isn't some new trend. This is a tool that's been used by everyone from the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius all the way to modern innovators like Sam Altman, the guy who founded ChatGPT. It is a proven method for taking back control of your inner world.
All right, so our first method is the simplest of them all, the one-line journal. Its entire goal is to reinforce the positive identity that you're trying to build for yourself.
We're talking about something called affirmative journaling, and this part is absolutely key. It's not just, wishful thinking. It's the practice of writing one single sentence that reinforces who you are becoming through your actions. You're focusing on your effort and your character.
And this slide right here highlights such a critical difference, the one between greed and identity. So often, people mistake these affirmations for just greed. I'm getting a big car, or I'm becoming rich. That stuff just creates suffering. Instead, you have to tie the affirmation to your actions. So it's not just, I want to be a great lawyer. It's, I'm becoming the best lawyer because I study every day. You see that shift? It's all about the work. Here's a really powerful personal example. Imagine writing this single line every morning: I am becoming the greatest writer in Indian history because of my work ethic. That changes your entire mindset for the day. It's not about getting something, it's about being someone. That one line holds you accountable to the very work ethic you just declared. Okay, next up, we have a method for tackling those negative emotions head-on. It's called the 3 whys. The whole goal here is to find solutions, not just stew in the problem.
Let's use a really common scenario, one we've probably all been through. You failed an important exam, and your brain is just stuck on this loop of disappointment and frustration. Well, instead of just feeling bad, you can use that energy to actually find a solution.
And here's how it works. You just ask why 3 times to get to the real root of the problem. First, why did I fail? Okay, because I didn't study enough. Simple enough. Second, well, why didn't I study enough? Because social media was a huge distraction. Okay, we're getting warmer. And finally, the third why. Why was it such a distraction? Because I lack discipline and I haven't curated my feed properly. And boom, there it is. You found the real problem.
And that's the magic right there. In less than a minute, you've totally shifted your focus from this huge, overwhelming problem, I failed, to a totally actionable solution. I need to build discipline around my social media use. You've literally turned a negative emotion into a game plan.
Our third and final tool, this one tackles something we all struggle with: being haunted by our past mistakes. It's called the forgiveness framework.
Let me ask you a quick question. Think about the people you admire the most, your heroes, your idols. Do you honestly think they're perfect? You think they've lived these flawless, mistake-free lives?
Of course not. And this is such a powerful reminder that even our biggest heroes are just human. I mean, Albert Einstein was unfaithful. Elon Musk has made some major missteps. B.R. Ambedkar, who's a revered figure in India, had an affair while his wife was waiting for him back home. Every single great person has made great mistakes.
And here is the key takeaway, the big punchline. We don't remember these massive figures for their errors. We remember them for their contributions, for their work, for the value they created. Their legacy is defined by their achievements, not their failures. And you know what? The same is true for you.
So here's the exercise, and it's so simple. First, pick an idol. Then, use a tool like ChatGPT and just ask about their biggest mistakes. And then, you simply write this down. Even your idol's name made mistakes. I forgive myself for my own, and I will create so much value through my work that my mistakes will be forgotten. This simple act puts your focus right back where it belongs, on your work. So let's put this all together now. These 3 techniques. This is your 1-minute toolkit for becoming truly mentally unshakable. So you've got the 1-line journal to reinforce who you're becoming through your actions. You've got the 3 why journal to transform those negative emotions into actual solutions. And you've got the forgiveness journal to free yourself from past mistakes and refocus on what you can contribute. Because, at the end of the day, that's the whole goal. When you gain control over your inner world, your thoughts, your reactions, your focus, then nothing in the outer world can really shake you. This is the foundation of consistency and real, genuine mental strength.
So now you have the toolkit. The only question left is, which tool are you going to use first? What are you going to write in that first minute to start building your own unshakable mind?